Interesting world, a curious compendium of history. Welcome, curious minds, to a new episode of Interesting World with me, Don Holifield. Today we'll delve into 6 strange but very true stories from the annals of history. Our first tale takes us to Papua New Guinea, with the tragic case of children who died after eating dried lima beans. In May 2023, a group of elementary school children died after consuming these beans, a somber reminder of the hidden dangers of the natural world. As it turns out, when you chew on what seems to be an innocent dried lima bean grown in the wild specifically, that it turns into cyanide gas, which kills. Next, we travel to the earliest 20th century and the tragic fate of the Radium Girls. These very young girls, tasked with painting watch dials with luminescent paint, unknowingly ingested a deadly substance. They painted their lips and nails with the glowing material, a substance that would, in time, prove fatal. Their story is a stark reminder of the hidden dangers of early industrialization. Our third stop is the Australia in 1932 for the legendary Great Emu War. The Australian military, armed with machine guns, deployed to combat a plague of emus that were wreaking havoc on farms. The military, however, found themselves in a surprising battle against the surprisingly cunning birds. The conflict ended in a draw, a real stalemate. Man versus beast, stalemate. From a battlefield of birds, we go to a trial of the dead in 1897 AD. I know, this is not going to sound real, but Pope Stephen VI put an exhumed corpse of his predecessor, Pope Formosus, on trial. The spectacle was a macabre political maneuver, a bizarre courtroom drama with a corpse as a defendant. Okay. From there, we explore the recurring and tragic events of the craziness of Prague. Not once, but twice in 1419 and 1618, people were thrown from the windows of the old town hall. This act of violence was not just dramatic gestures, they were catalysts for major conflicts that would reshape Europe. Imagine, twice, they just throw people from windows of the old town hall. Finally, we go back to the 16th century to the bizarre death of astronomer Tycho Brahe. At a banquet, he felt the urgent need to relieve himself, but out of a strict sense of etiquette, and we all have etiquette, he refused to leave the table. The choice proved fatal, as he reportedly died from a ruptured bladder, a peculiar end for a man of science. And there you have it, folks, a collection of curious events that prove that history is often stranger than fiction. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Interesting World. I'm Don Holifield, and until next time, keep exploring the interesting world around you. And this has been an Interesting World presentation.